more time in order to complete their investigations. An affidavit from the CID officer, Simon Simiyu, requested the court to grant the police 5 days to carry out investigations. The police also requested that the suspects be held at Shimo la Tewa prison as they were a security risk. 2 people, among them a GSU officer, were feared dead after violent clashes between a group of radical youth and police outside the Mombasa mosque on Sunday. Police also said the GSU officer was killed by a bullet fired by one of the rioters at the Masjid Musa Mosque in Majengo. The police also seized various weapons, including a G3 rifle that had earlier been stolen from the slain officer, an AK-47 rifle and daggers.
Now, meanwhile, the Uganda People's Defense Forces say the Islamic militant group, the AL-Shabaab, are increasingly turning to unconventional methods of attack to try and keep a hold of Somalia. This as the army sent another contingent of troops to Somalia.
The over 4,000 Ethiopian troops deployed at the end of last month in Somalia have taken over the town of Baidoa as they beef up the Uganda People's Defense Forces, UPDF, and Burundian forces. The UPDF Land Forces Commander Major General David Muhoozi says under the structure, Ugandan forces will maintain control over the capital, Mogadishu.
Baidoa and some of the other areas which were hitherto under the UPDF and Burundi are now going to fall under the Ethiopians. So, but we shall maintain Mogadishu and also we shall take on other areas.
Even as Ethiopia joins Uganda, Burundi, Kenya, Djibouti and Sierra Leone in the fight against Al-Shabaab. The UPDF says the terrorist group remains a security threat as they adopt new tactics.
Especially in the unconventional sense, threats like improvised explosives which they plant in the roads, and then suicide bombing. That has been their main tactic.
Major Muhoozi made the comments while receiving a contingent of about 600 peacekeepers who have just completed a one-year period of service. Battle Group 11 has now been replaced by Battle Group 13. Uganda was the first to deploy its troops in Somalia in 2007 under an African Union mission mandate backed by the Security Council. Part of the mission includes the transition of federal government to restore peace and security.